March 19th marks the 5th anniversary of the invasion of Iraq. I recently spoke to Congressman Tom Cole, a Republican from Moore, and asked him about this milestone. Here's what he said. Congressman, we're coming up on the 5th year anniversary of the invasion of Iraq, and it's been about a year since the surge. You've been over there many times during different periods of this conflict in Iraq. What's your assessment of it now, and what's the next step, do you think?
Well, I start at the beginning, and I always believe that the world is better off without Saddam Hussein in power. And, I think we forget that. We almost take it for granted now. But what the world would have been like with him sitting on $100 a barrel oil and basically free of UN sanctions, which is where he was heading, I think we would probably be seeing an arms race between Iraq and Iran, maybe nuclear in nature, underway. Mm-hmm. So I think it certainly was a difficult exercise, and stabilizing the country has been enormously difficult, but I think it was the right thing to have done, and I think American security has been enormously enhanced by that. Now, there's no question some missteps along the way and mistakes. I think over the last year, we finally got the formula right. The first was we needed to provide internal security for the Iraqi people and convince the Sunnis that alliance with al-Qaeda was a dead-end street. I think we've done that. We've seen a dramatic drop in Iraqi casualties and American casualties. They're down anywhere from 60 to 80%, depending on which set of numbers you want to look at. And that once that was done, political progress inside the country would begin to follow. I think we're seeing that. We now have a de-Ba'athification law. We have the energy revenue being effectively shared and legislation moving through to make that happen. We've got provincial elections on the horizon now. So piece by piece, not as quickly as we would like and not necessarily always in the way we would like, I see an Iraqi democracy beginning to come together. I think our security interests are tied up in the success of that enterprise. It would be a tragedy if now we snatched defeat from the jaws of victory, having had a very good year, having our military and the Iraqis step up to the plate. The last thing we need to do is give them an artificial deadline or pull out precipitously. But we do need to continue the drawdown that we're in. I think that's been appropriate, and we'll wait and see what General Petraeus recommends when he comes to Congress in April.